This episode wasn't that bad. I felt like it didn't progress much. Just continue on what we already saw in episode 1 to 3. Hwi-O, Min Kyeong getting on each other's nerves, causing problems for each other, and trying to stay away from each other. I felt like in this episode, Hwi-O was a little bit more contained. I wouldn't say a lot, but I mean, he did get angry. He did scream a bit, but not as much as he did in previous episodes, so I thought it was a nice change and pace. They're still leaving the whole stranger flashing Suyeon thing up in the air. They still don't know who it is. I find it funny that Min Kyeong thinks that's Hwi-O, which is so hilarious. So at the beginning of the episode, after being convinced to help Min Kyeong find her dog, and after the whole door, rearview mirror, stuff like that, yeah, she was about to go destroy a car. But then Hwi-O decided to, okay, I'll help you. Then both of them went to the police station, reported a missing dog. They look at the security cam, and they found that 2 kids took her dog, but not in a theft way, more like they wanted a pet, stuff like that. Then Min Kyeong went to the park, found the kids, made him cry. Then they stopped crying after, I think it was Jello. Min Kyeong gave him Jello, and then that was it. Oh, but then Hwi-O reminded her to keep her promise and to stay away from him. Even though that promise was made and both parties agreed to it, they still pretty much ended up talking to each other afterwards. I think the best part in this episode was when Hwi-O dressed up as a woman to try to find drug dealers and try to arrest them. So after seeing his friend Ujin not getting better, he was actually worse than what he was told, and he got upset. Then he was told that people are getting drugs from a chatting app, and yeah, people hide their real names in chatting apps. They use usernames and whatnot. So Hwi-O used that chatting app to find someone to arrest him for pretty much dealing drugs. And there were guy after guy, but no one wanted to meet him. What's funny is that Hwi-O used the username Ice Princess, which is so hilarious. And then eventually he got one guy named, I think, Mr. Stranger, and then they agreed to meet up. But then Hwi-O was like, oh, I need to be a woman. So what he did was he contacted the guy who was dressed up as a woman, who was accused of being the Flasher in a previous episode. I think it was probably episode 2 or 3, but I can't remember. But then later on, we see Hwi-O dressed up as a woman, went to the location to meet up with the guy. He met up with the guy, asked him, does he have any drugs? And then, after a little bit of talking, Hwi-O tries to arrest him. At the same time, the guy tries to arrest Hwi-O. And then come to find out, the stranger is also a cop. And then afterwards, it's our usual Min Kyeong Hwi-O situation. So Min Kyeong is out of her apartment. She's walking. She sees a strange guy. Hwi-O is trying to explain himself. I'm only dressed this way. Investigation, yada yada. And then Min Kyeong, she gets down, scared. But then she has her stun gun, uses it against Hwi-O. But then it doesn't work. I don't think she put in the batteries. That's my guess. And then after that, Min Kyeong was just screaming, pervert, 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 while chasing Hwi-O, and then that was the end of the episode there. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the episode and my review. If there's anything I might have missed, please leave it in the comments below. I'm still enjoying this drama. I like the relationship between both leads. I like the comedy. There is no character that I hate at all. And I don't think that was their intention. I mean, if there is a bad guy, you can go ahead and hate the bad guy. But yeah, there's no characters. Every character is very enjoyable to watch, even if they only have maybe a 1-minute scene. They're, again, really enjoyable. So anyway, if you guys like this review, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.